Hey, how's it going? I'm just testing some things here. Hopefully it's not a boring stream. If someone does come in, I'm going to go over some of my website and check on these settings, and also just try to get a test stream going. Um, Try to um, get a little bit more fresh with this streaming and what I'm doing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to make sure everything is working. So that's the way I want it. I can't really do anything about that. Hmm. So what do I want to do? Um, with this, I'm basically building a website. I'm trying to build something that's going to do image generation, video generation, basically AI type hub for different things. So I'm doing a lot of it through Windsurf. Um, this is not the best. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is going to be a great stream. I'm gonna get a little bit of details on like what I'm doing. I'm right now I have this background right here. I'm going through my webcam, and it's going to be going through the NVIDIA broadcast utility, so the background is able to be kind of cleared out. I'm going to see if I can get that so it's using OBS. So let's see. So I'm going to start a new scene. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just making a test stream here, doing a couple things. I'm just going to get the stream a little bit, I don't know, perfected. That's a good word for putting it. Perfecting the stream is what I'm doing. Right now, I am working with OBS on this side over here. I'm going to see if I can maybe drag it over there. You want to jump in, I have a link for it. So just, I don't know, DM me or something. But there could always be up to 10 people in here. So that's another fun thing I want to try out at some point. I'm Joe. If you are not familiar, I do some AI. I would say work with AI. I build a lot with using a lot of the tools that are out there. I would say I'm similar to a lot of other AI accounts that have that are you like maybe more of like a user, like a power user of tools, and a less, I'd say less on the side of like, super expert. There's a lot of people out there that are like very high on the expert level. I do know a lot about AI, and I don't want to downplay that, but um, the scope of what I do is kind of show how use of AI is. And one of the examples here is this is Windsurf. Windsurf uses AI to basically be a tool for you to program with AI. And right now it's using Claude 3.7 Sonnet. If you're not familiar with the interface, it's a bit, this is similar to a coding interface that you would see. And right here, I'll try to not give any code away. But basically this has code in, not give any keys away. Normally, I always turn on my stream, and then there's some real, key type of situation going on. So I hopefully apologize and don't have to apologize for that. I apologize a lot, so I'm going to try not to do that. And other than that, I'm going to be kind of showing what this is all about. So this is the feature here. I'll show it real quick since you jumped in. But I'm going to have a website out here that's going to be for creating images and videos and basically doing the things that I do on a regular basis. I'm going to try to recreate a hub for that so that there's some place like I could use it, but then also charge the like kind of accurate amounts for what it is. So like right now it's I got to work out the calculations on all the pricing and whatnot. But I'm setting it at like 50 cents an image, which is a little steep on images, but I'm also going to have a free image service. So there's going to be like a free image service. You could use like a lot of the top, but not top models, but like the better models that you can get the images that you need. It's going to have essentially any place that you would go to and have the utilities that you would get. I'm going to try to kind of match that. But at the same time, it's not meant to, I guess, be some powerhouse of, the AI, break the AI image gen world. I'm not aiming for that necessarily. I'm aiming for something that might be a little bit uh, positive income, but not by much because I'm only getting a few cents per image. But essentially, you would come in here, you could type in an image, and then it will use the top models here. Right now, I got GPT Image 1 and then Lumen Photon. They're the primary images. So while this churns around, I'm going to play around with this OBS. And then I'm probably going to cut this short once I get some of this configured because not many people uh, I think are interested in it. Working with the kind of what I'm working on. But I'll also like want to just basically not bore anybody. So I'm not trying to have a stream about that. But it'll have some interesting little showcases of what Windsurf is able to do. So this is a GPT Image 1. If you're not familiar, that's the newest 4.0 image generation model. Sorry for the neural network balls in the background. I created this and I like it, but it's kind of seemingly making it an issue for the images because it goes behind. The It creates really high quality images. So I'm using that to create that, and hopefully it will save down here as well as you can use Luma as well. You see a wallet deducts down there. There's ability to pay. And then, yeah, it's going to have just basic features. Once like Veo 3 comes out, I'm going to try to get that on here. And basically, it's going to be the place where I can shoot the applications that I can build and, have people try them for a reasonable price. That seems like a good goal. So I have the Luma image generation and and then video generation is what I'm working on now, which doesn't work right now. But it would be supercar. Yeah, it's failing. It keeps failing. It works, but it's like broken because for whatever reason it sees what I have as insufficient funds. And it's because of this $sign, I believe, that is causing the issue. Frustrating. But yeah, you could use your wallet balance or pay direct. Let's see if this works. No. So that would then deduct from the wallet. You have a dashboard, fun stuff. I'm excited about this actually. So thanks for taking a look, even if you're on the other end kind of wondering why you might have joined. So this is kind of the site, what it does. Um, Feel free to ask me any questions if you have in the chat. Then what I'm trying to do is basically talk to it and say, this is not working. How do I want to phrase it? So I'll have that work on that right there. What we have here is the issue is when I go to the image gen, I could do the image gen fine. My image gen will work, but then there's a couple clicks that I need to fix. But my video keeps wanting to do this. Love to hear other people's test words, test prompts. Cat's a good one because it's quick and easy to put in, but I have a ton of pictures of cats now. This is broken. And then if you ever want to troubleshoot, you're building an app online and you're able to deploy it to the web and you're just like, what's going on? What's broken? Just do the F12, FN F12 and you'll developer side. From the developer side, you can go and I'm going to copy this, but it's the same error. So this is the part of code that doesn't work, or does work probably. So this is just the code. It says if a direct payment is required, then do that if the status is processing or pending. So let's change that to well, it already deployed. Probably not fix my issue. but I'm going to have it take this. Oh, sometimes Windsurf does that. It's annoying. If you have to cancel out of the execution of what it's doing, then it will take what your input is in the chat box there, and it will pretend like it shows it, but it doesn't. It ends up removing it. So I always copy and paste that usually beforehand, but I got to write this whole thing again. Uh, so we're going to be able to test it again. And I'm going to cut this short. Thanks for checking out my stream. If you're wondering about the background, just I got to get a better internet connection. That's why I'm a little choppy. But the background is, if you have an NVIDIA card, you can use there's an app. It's free. It's called NVIDIA Broadcast, and you could not only fuzz out your background, but you can black out your background, which will, if I can get it right, I'm going to try to do something else here. Sorry. Right. And we're going to add source. Okay. And then we're going to add. I'm going to go dark for a second. I'm going to try something. for me. So it's going black. Let's see what's doing that. All right, we'll see if these fixes work, and then I'll gonna have to run. Okay. So what do we got here? No, I don't think it's fully deployed yet. But just to leave you with a little bit of information, if you see the screen right here, this is one what you could look at when you got Windsurf in your system. I don't like that it's showing everything right now. Not that it matters too much to me, but it is something probably want to not broadcast everywhere. But most of the stuff I have hidden in the back. And yeah, so what I'm using this for is to program the site that I have here, but it keeps failing at this part, which is infuriating. I'm going to do another stream later tonight. If you're more interested in this, I'm going to be a bit more focused on speaking towards the subject. Probably do that a bit later, but I have some things I got to take care of and do. Yeah, so I'm going to cut the stream here. Oh, I'm talking and probably not back there. Sorry about that. See, I do that bunch. So I'm going to